Live tonight on YouTube, youtube.com, Clay Souza Official. Live from now on is always on YouTube. Live tonight on YouTube, guys. Let's go. YouTube. Live tonight on YouTube, guys. Let's go. YouTube. YouTube. How to find your ideal client on YouTube. YouTube.com, Clay Souza Official. And if you are on YouTube right now, say hi so I know you're here. Where's my chats? Where are my folks? Danielle is there. Danielle is always there. Anthony, how are you? How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Can you hear me okay, Anthony? Hello, Jeff. Hello. Sound is good. Thanks, Alastair. Never know. Thanks for checking that for me, brother. Appreciate it. Good. Awesome. Let's clear this. Getting the setups getting better and better. So I'm finding my way around this new setup here. But we're doing okay. We are doing all right. Let's get some music going. Let me see. Oh, those songs are depressing. There you go. Can you guys hear the music? Can you guys hear the music or not? Or just me? Oh yeah. Woo! Can you guys hear the music? Or is that just me? I'm the only one who can hear it. Let me crank it up. Yes. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. Oh. Woohoo! It's getting ready. This thing is getting fancy, I'm telling you. This thing is getting fancy. We got 2 cameras going on. We have one just for my folks. If you are on Instagram, live now is on YouTube. YouTube.com, Facebook official. Come on, let's go there. Do you guys bring pen and paper, pencil and paper to take notes? Because we have a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. How to find your ideal client. Oh yeah. Yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm excited. Very excited. Love talking about this stuff. I don't like this wire showing here, cable showing. I hate cables. At this point in life now, 2022, I thought it would be all cableless. No cables, but no, we have cables all over. 8:11. A few more minutes and we're going to get started, okay? Hump day. You guys shooting this weekend? Are you guys shooting this weekend or you free this weekend? And if you are shooting, what are you shooting? My folks, if you are on Instagram, you live now is on YouTube, youtube.com official. Let's go, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh yeah. Tell me here in the comments if you're shooting this weekend. We're gonna talk about how to find your ideal client. Let's go. Event and studio sessions. Very good. Anthony is a busy man. Very cool. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Do you have a concept for a studio or it's just clients? Is this model or clients? For my folks in South Carolina, for my followers in South Carolina, look up Hey Lester. Put your Instagram there, brother. Celeste, add your Instagram to the chat there so people can follow you. Celeste is opening a brand new studio in South Carolina, in Florence, South Carolina. We're going to do an event there. We're going to do a workshop there. We're just tweaking which date. But, yeah, we're going to do a workshop there. Branding sessions, makeup artist and couple sessions. Very good, very good, very good, Anthony. Very good, very good. Celeste, if you're here, add your Instagram handle to the chat there so people can find you. Because Celeste is opening a studio in Florence, South Carolina. And you guys should check him out. If you are in South Carolina area, check him out because there's some really cool space there. Can you guys see me here now? Here I am. If you are on Instagram, live now is on YouTube, youtube.com official. Hop over there. Come on, let's go. Let's go, guys. youtube.com official. Let's hop over there. I'm seeing a bunch of people. I'm seeing a bunch of people on Instagram here. And I'm not seeing guys on YouTube. You don't have to have an account. Just go there, youtube.com official. Look for my live icon there, and hop over here. We're waiting for you guys to subscribe. Café com Pires, vai lá no YouTube, meu irmão. youtube.com official. Let's go. Let's do this. All right, I'm seeing my Instagram folks are now going to YouTube. If you are on Instagram, this is where you need to be. youtube.com official. Let's hop over there. And if you just got here, let me know. Say hi here on the chat so I know you're here. What's up, Marcio? What's up, brother? All right, I'm gonna kill this music if I can. How do I do that now? Damn. All right. I managed to do this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hi, I'm Clay Souza. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and you're watching 808 with Clay, where we talk about the three pillars of an amazing and desirable photography. Those three pillars are lighting, composition, and posing that goes hand in hand with directing, right? And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, also the bell button, so you get notified every time we post and you go live. We post every single day good content about photography, all areas of photography. We are on Instagram at Clay Souza Official. Check us out there on Instagram. It's an awesome feed there, and every day we have some new content. And tonight we're talking about how to find your ideal client. This is session 2 because on Monday we didn't have time to cover everything, but it's recorded and has been uploaded to YouTube. You can find the session over there. Tonight we're going to keep going with the same theme here. Okay, so let's switch cameras here and I will get started with this. Awesome. So here it is. how to find your ideal client. So we have gone through this on Monday. Now I hope you brought your notes because we are going to talk about a lot of stuff tonight. So we talked about portfolio, having your ideal portfolio, right? I'm just going to recap quickly here. So we jump into this because I swear to God I'm trying hard not to make this 1 hour live. Tonight I'm going to go fast. So portfolio, having your ideal portfolio. When I talk about your ideal portfolio, you define your niche. If you have your niche, if your niche is high school senior, don't fill your portfolio with wedding pictures because that doesn't make sense. If you're shooting weddings, your portfolio should scream weddings, right? Social media, post on social media, either you like it or not. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. This is where people are nowadays. I also don't like this, but we need to post here. And frequency, we need to post at least twice a day. At least twice a day, different content. Always thinking that split. Think of your Instagram, for instance, as two different social medias. One for story and one is your feed, right? Your feed is split on posts, is split in videos, reels, and then you have your story. Your story is where you connect with your client, okay? Where you show a little bit of you, a little bit of who you are behind the camera. And in your feed, what you need to have is content that adds value to your client, okay? So we can go back into social media later on if you want to. And this is very important. Be patient. Be patient. Things don't happen from night to day. It's going to take you some time to get that ideal client. It took me about 5 years to refine my work, refine my style, to have a defined style, set up all my social media, all my websites, all my communications to be consistent throughout everything. Because when you look at this, the two guys here, all right, these two guys here, where's the red line? This is important. These two guys here need to be consistent. You can't post one thing in social media and have another thing in a portfolio and vice versa. Whatever you have in one, you have to have in the other. It needs to be consistent. Your client needs to be there, to go there and feel safe that he or she knows what they're going to get. All right? Let's go to number 5 now. Number 5 is the sticky point, and you guys can prepare your questions. Here we go. No price on website. Ha! Fight me on that one. I'm waiting. Let's go. Fight me. Whoa! Okay. Hey, Marco. Good night. So, gonna go there. Tudo bem. So, no price on website. Why? But Clay, why? Why you don't want to have good price on a website? The moment that people see your price, you become a number. That's how you become. They're not going to have time to meet with you, to know who you are, to learn about your process, to see how cool you are. And when you compete on price, what do I say? By now, you should be finishing this sentence for me. When you compete on price, it's a race to the bottom. Hey, Hilda, it's a race to the bottom. So you don't want to compete on price. That's why you're doing all of this. That's why we are doing that webinar on March 14th at 8:08 p.m. called The 3 Steps to an Amazing and Desirable Photography. So if you guys go there and you guys learn what I'm going to teach you, you don't have to compete on price because people are going to look at your picture and say, oh my God, this is gorgeous. I have to have this person to shoot my high school senior. I have to have this person to shoot my wedding. And there's no competition on price at that point. There's no objection on price. I don't remember the last time I had somebody here uh, doing some bringing up some objection on the price that I charge. And my price just keeps going up. My price keeps going up and keeps booking more and more. I'm fully booked for 2022 and almost half booked for 2023. You can't tell me that business strategy doesn't work because it does work. On my website, what I have is starting price. Starting price. On my, I think on my my wedding page on my website, at the bottom it says our wedding collection starts at blah blah blah. That way, if you can't pay even my base price, you don't even, you know, it's already filtering people who can say that. Okay, and that's the extent that I I talk about price. I do not put price on my website. I do not send price over email, and I do not sell my price over the phone. The three things don't happen. No, no, no. Because all those three things make you look like a number. And I'll tell you, if you charge 2K, anybody that goes there and charges 1,700 is going to beat you. You don't even stand a chance on that way. Okay? So this is serious stuff, guys. This is serious stuff. You don't want to put your price on your website. You don't want to have your price there. Now, I'm waiting for that question. I'm concerned that the question is not coming because you have some already. So the question is, okay, but sometimes people don't want to talk on the phone. All they want is a price. Well, you have to fight that. This is your castle. This is your castle. All right? Look at this. This is your kingdom. This is your castle. You have to protect it. This is how I see it. You have to protect it. And anybody who doesn't fit into my process, I see this as trying to invade my castle. And I'm going to fight that. Okay? Here you go. Write that down. If you didn't bring your notebook, you're in trouble right now. Because now what you're going to do is you're going to go through objection. I understand that not everybody wants to have a face-to-face consultation. I understand that. It happens to us too. And I'm not going to say, oh, you don't want to have a face-to-face consultation. I'm not going to shoot. I'm not going to photograph you. Okay. So I'm going to give you um, some ways to deal with that objection. You get an email. You get an email asking for price. What are your prices? First thing they do, thank you for contacting us. I truly appreciate your time. Thank you so much. How did you find us? Not I'm answering and acknowledging the email, but I'm not answering the question yet. How did you find us? Okay, then there's a reply, right? Then you're gonna go. Let me let me talk a little bit about let's pretend this is also a wedding. Okay, the inquire is Danny saying that her sound is weird. Is the sound weird, guys? I hope not because I don't know how to fix it. How's this sound for everybody else? Because Danny's complaining that her sound is weird. I don't know what that means, but it could be her phone. Is the sound alright, guys? Let me know here in the comments, and I will keep talking. So let's say this inquires a wedding. I don't like this. All right, let's say this inquires a wedding. Okay, a little fuzzy. How about now? Is it better now? Is it better now? Let me know if it's better. Then you have to speak in English, please. Sorry. Let me see here in the audio. Hello, hello. 1, 2, 3, sound. Hello, 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 hello. That's the cancellation. How about now? Is it better now? All right. Then I'll have to plug another mic. It's going to be a little bit of a lot of work. Plug another mic. Doesn't use the mic from their camera. That sounds okay. She's showing me the sound here. Hold on. I'm talking. That sounds okay. Okay, so let's move on. All right. So let's say it's an inquiry for wedding. Okay. Inquiry for wedding came through. We say thank you. Thank you for contacting us. Blah 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 blah. How did you find us? So we start with a question. Do not reply. And this email wants price. Is asking how much are your wedding collections? You didn't say anything. I have no information. I'm not going to give price. I have no information. Okay. Uh, and then I will so she wants prices, and we didn't give the price. Say, hey, how did you find us? And then she goes and says, well, I found you on Instagram. All right, cool. And then we say, when's your wedding? It's important for me to know. No, if I'm not available. If I'm not available, I'm not even spending time with this person, right? Or my wedding is October 12th, right? Awesome. Where are you getting married? Okay, see, I'm building a conversation. I haven't talked about price. Well, all I want to do is to take her mind off this. That's all I'm doing. I'm taking her mind off this price. So now I'm building a connection with her as we talk. This is over email, guys. This is over email. Okay? This is over email. But let's say we have a whole conversation here, and then at some point when you come back, can you give me the price? And here I would say, well, let me tell you this. Throughout the years, we have shot hundreds and hundreds of weddings, and we find that when we give price through email, it generates more questions than answers. What we would like to do is to invite you to come to our home studio where you can sit down, talk about your needs, talk about your wedding day, and make sure that we answer every single question that we have. And we also have samples of our products here. It's an informal conversation. There's no commitment. You're just going to come in, have some food, have some drinks, have a great time. You can bring whoever you want. Uh, you can bring whoever you want. You can bring your fiancé, you can bring your parents, whoever you want that makes you feel comfortable with the situation. And then you go, what's a good day for you to come? I'm not even asking her if she wants to come or not. I'm already saying, what's a good day and time that you can come? So now we move 100% away from doing transactional M&A and talking about price. Once I have her here, that is a super hot lead. That is, I mean, if she takes the time to leave her house and come over here to talk to us, it's because she's really, really, really interested. And that's what I consider a very, very, very hot lead. Okay? So now we brought her over here. We're going to do our consultation, the normal consultation. So let's go back to another objection. Let's say if she goes and say, um, we're trying to move her from here to here. Okay? And she says here, in between here, she says, oh, I don't have time to go. I work every day and I have kids. I don't have time to go. That's fine. No problem. You don't have time to come. And here's the key. You're not going to ask, can I call you? No, you're going to ask, what's a good time and number I can call you? What's a good time and number that I can call you? Then we can talk about your wedding day. Now I'm push it back again. No, I'm not going to send you stuff through email. Okay? I'll tell you, I'll be going to be honest with you. Most of the time, I land a consultation from this process here. We land a consultation from this process. If I try to push this a little further, if I see it's not going nowhere, I move over here. What's a good time for me to call you? Time and number. Because I have a lot of questions. Guys, think about this. When you sit down with your client, with a potential client, it's a two-way interview. They are interviewing you, but you also interviewing them. You need to know where they're going to go with this, right? So we usually get this done. And if we have to land here, we also are very successful landing here through this process. Through not not aiming for this, right? But to do this, you need to be confident. You can't go there and say, um, um, let me think. Yeah, well, you want to come for a consultation? That's not how it works. You need to be confident, right? You need to give a reason for them to come here. First thing, deflect the question, the price tag. Okay? Deflect the price tag. How? You deflect this by thank you for contacting. How do we find out? Simple short question. Always finish with a question, so they have to reply. They have to reply. Okay? Um, and then they're going to reply, and you're going to ask another question. When is your wedding date? Just, I'm sure, I'm sure that I'm available. So they give you the wedding date. Sometimes we ask, so where is your wedding? Oh, yeah, we actually available that day, but where is your wedding? Where is it? And then you're going to say where wedding is. You're going to go on the website. You find, oh my goodness, that's a gorgeous man. I love the lake. I love the barn vibe. Blah, 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 blah. By the way, and we go, if she pushes back on the price, goes back to the price, we come to that sense. Hey, we throughout the years we have learned that if you send price through email, it generates more questions than answers. So we'd like to invite you to come to our home studio, and then you have to give why. Why we should come here when you can solve this? Because honestly, you can. I mean, if you think about this, you can solve this through email. But you don't want to because that's probably not going to book. Okay, it's going to be very rare. It's going to book that way. Um, then you're going to give her a reason to come. I would like you to come here. So because here we have samples of our work, you can see everything. We can ask all the questions you want, and I'm sure this is not price is not your only question. You have a whole lot of questions, and we're here to answer every single question that you have to make you comfortable with the decision you make. If she doesn't go back to the objection type, usually by the second or third mail, I'm already asking when's a good time you can come for face-to-face consultation. I usually try to avoid that word consultation because it sounds like you're going to sell something to them. When can you come for us to talk about your wedding? So I can answer all the questions because I have sympathy, blah 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 blah. So if she doesn't go back to the slide, okay. So Celeste is asking, do you use email templates for those calls? I mean, yeah, we have done this so many times. The Danny is actually the one who talks, who does that part, and she has all the email saved, all the process saved. Just copy and paste and put it over there, and add some touch here and there if you have some more information. That type of stuff, right? Two emails, then one phone combo. Don't box yourself into a formula because each client is different. That's a huge mistake that we make sometimes. Box ourselves into two emails and two emails and phone call. No, carry that conversation. Show genuine interest in people. Ask questions. You ask some questions. You see the reaction. Your Sylvester, your trigger to go to the phone option if they come back to the price again. If you ask me a question, let's say you ask, when's your wedding? Oh, my wedding is in October 12th. So how much are your collections? Now I see she's really focused on that price, man. Okay, that's when I jump into the I jump into the face-to-face consultation, and then if there's an objection, first, it's not listen, it's not three mails and a form. No, it's three mails and a consultation. Your priority is to get them in front of you. That's the priority, face to face. This is what you're going for, face to face consultation. If that fails, phone is your plan B. And plan C is to send the damn price through email. But some people say, I don't have time, all I want is through email, you're not going to give it to me, blah, 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 make a big deal. All right, here it is. So, you know you're not going to book anyway, but here it is. So that already is a red flag to that client. Do you want that client? I don't know. Because we're talking about what? Oops, my camera's on. We talk, we're talking about what? We're talking about finding your ideal client. That's already not my ideal client. She's already fighting me before we even started. This is key, guys. Keep this in mind. Who is my ideal client? Because we went through this exercise yesterday, didn't we? Where are my papers? Okay, here you go. I'm glad to come back to this because there's something here that concerns me. What's your ideal client? The one that doesn't bargain? The one that's very photography? The one that gives you freedom to do what you need to do? The one that trusts you? The one who refers you to his or her friend? This is your ideal client, right? We decided this last week. Now, this item here concerns me. I was going to go into this on Monday, but didn't have time. This concerns me because you're still finding your ideal client when you're already thinking about selling. Not only selling, you want to sell your core package. You don't even have your ideal client yet. You don't have your ducks lined up yet. You're already talking about sale. No, sale is a consequence. You have to have your house ready before you can sell. I see this happening a lot. I see this happening a lot when I'm doing mentoring. Okay, when I'm doing mentoring, people come here and they spend 2 days with me, 8 hours a day. We show them how to shoot, how to light, how to pose, how to direct, how composition, whatever the weak structure, whatever the weakest links they have. This is what we do here in my mentoring program. And I see this happening over and over. I want to sell, I want to sell, I want to sell. Guess what? You're here to learn how to shoot. You're already talking about sales? No, no. You see, I mean, I hope you guys can see what I hope I'm being able to convey to you how things are out of order because you need to have your house ready first before you can think about sales. And we're talking about how to find your ideal client, and you're talking about selling in your spot package. That is a little bit out of order in my mind. If you don't have your house ready, you shouldn't even be thinking about sales. And housing ready is you have a website that, that converts. Do you have a social media that's strong? Do you have your niche? Do you know your niche? Do you know your style? Is your lighting good? Is your brand strong? All of these need to be in place before you can find that ideal client. Okay, but don't worry because this is not a intuitive thing. Okay, it takes we all on this for business. We all on this for the sale, but we need to do our homework before we can sell. Right? Otherwise, you can sell one here, another one there. You're never going to have a full agenda. Okay, so where are we? We are on no price on the website. Let me see my guide here. No price on the website. Now this is a good one. Good. I'm sorry, people who like this, but I'm seeing some here right now. So the next item that we have is more of a personality than anything else. This is number 6. Be be interested in people. You have to be interested in people. Photography is a relationship business. All right. This is a relationship business. It's not about your photography. It's about the relationship that you build because you want that gig. You don't want that one single gig. You want to be the family photographer. You want to shoot the kids. You want to shoot the graduations. You want to shoot their high school seniors. You want to shoot the wedding. For instance, we have a client, Hannah. We shot Hannah high school senior. We shot her engagement session. We shot her wedding last year. Now, we just got an inquiry about 2 weeks ago from a client that we shot her wedding last year. She's pregnant. Now she hit us for newborn, maternity and newborn. He said, we don't do maternity. He said, fine. I'm sorry. I said, we don't do newborn. He said, fine. Um, fine. But you guys are going to do my maternity for you. Okay. So this is why, because we showed interest in them. We show interest in every single client. Doesn't matter which collection they book, doesn't matter how much money they spend. We show the same interest in every single client because we like people. We are people. Danny and I are people. We like being around people. We like talking to people. We like having people over. Okay, the day that I have three consultations, it's a party. I'm talking to people all day long. I love it. I truly love it. And if you don't like people, maybe that's not, I don't know, maybe that's not a good fit for you to be in because this is about relationship. This is about being talking to people. So be interested in people. Ask questions about them. Ask how they're doing. Ask, um, ask about their plans. Ask about the kids. Ask and listen and listen. Learn about them. Learn about people. They will, they will pay attention to this. Let me tell you a story. Wedding show. What? 1,500 brides in there. Crazy. January. Crazy. I'm on my booth with this. We have three, four people almost all day long. So the bride comes through and start talking to me. They usually talk to Danny first. Danny was busy, start talking to me. And start asking her questions, right? So, uh, I started asking her questions about her, about her fiancé, how long you guys met, where did you guys meet, blah, blah, blah. How did he propose? Did you fly and you propose? And I go through all this, and she right there to talk about her wedding. Number one, I don't want to give her time to go to another photographer. I want to keep her with me as long as I can. That's number one. Number two, I want to learn her story. Because when I send that follow-up email, I'm going to include a few pieces of her story on that email. Okay? But I'm not talking about sales. I'm not talking about my collection. I'm not talking about how great my photography is. It's already there for her to see. There's 3, 6, 9, 10, that probably 15 big 24 by 36 images for her to see. She's stopped on my booth because already likes my photography. So it's all there for her to see. It's all there for her to enjoy. Why I'm going to keep talking about it? No, I need to talk about you. I need to talk about your wedding day. I need to talk about what, how did you meet your fiancé? Blah, 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 all of that type of stuff. We talked for about 20 minutes probably. And then she asked, okay, I mean, we talked about all your prices. And I said, okay, so I brought my price, told her. And I told her, well, go around, talk to people. That's what you're here for. Talk to other photographers, you know, and find one that's the best fit for you. This was on Saturday. Life goes on. She left. Comes back on Sunday with the fiance. And she comes in and she shakes my hand. Hi, how are you? Good to you. And I said, good to see you again. Blah 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 blah. And she goes, this is the photographer I talked to you about. And he goes like, oh my God, she couldn't stop bragging about you guys, raving about you guys, how awesome your pictures are, how cool you are, and how much connection that had, blah blah blah. So I do the same thing with him, right? And then I'm employed in stories that she told me, employed with him. Yeah, she told me about she told me, I clearly remember that they went like to Ireland, they went to, they traveled to Europe then they went to UK and they went to Scotland and Ireland and stuff. And he had the ring in his pocket they spent like 45 days traveling, I guess. And he had the ring in his pocket for every single day. And he proposed on the last day because he was afraid he was going to say no. He proposed the last day, like a few hours before they board the plane. So I'm talking to him about that, and now he's telling me why it took him so long. It's like I didn't know this. I didn't know they left. So connected there. He shook my hand and they left. I knew there was a wedding they were going to do. Not long ago, they came, consultation, boom, we booked the wedding. All of this to say what? Be interested in people. Be interested in people's stories. If you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a hard time booking. You're going to have a hard time doing what? Finding your ideal client. This is what it's all about. Find your ideal client. Okay. So number 7, last. I'm going to finish on time tonight. I guess. Number 7, get published. 7 years in business, fully booked in 2022, fully booked in 2021, halfway booked through 2023. I already tried to get published every single wedding that I get. Durham Magazine is always calling. Do you have an engagement? Do you have a wedding? Do you have something that you can publish? Because we send them so much material. Now they come to us to ask for that kind of stuff. We try to get published online. We try to get published on magazines. We try to get published as much as we want. We can. Once you get published, we buy a magazine, send to the bride. We put a little sticker on the page. Hey, look at the page. Don't say anything. Look at the page. And then, oh my God, they go to social media and start doing advertising. So here you have it. 8, 7, actually 7, right? 7 ways for you to find your ideal client. Because this is what's going to keep you good. This is what's going to get you that client that's going to stop price objection, the client that really books you for your work, not because you are the cheapest one. That is a key. I'm going to keep hitting that key over and over and over and over again. You need to be booked for your photography, not because you are the cheapest one. And hopefully you are not the cheapest one. Because competition and the price competition to the bottom. It sounds a little bit noisy today. I'm sorry about the sound, guys. I'm using the camera mic and it's not working. Uh, I'll fix this next week. I'll plug the other mic next week because I realized I actually have a wireless mic here, which I plan on using. I plan on using this guy here, but it didn't work, and I was like just about to get started. I apologize for the sound. Um, the next week I'm going to use my real mic, not this camera mic here. I'm actually no, I can move it away because the mic is over here. So hopefully you could hear what I said. Hopefully you took notes. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions about this at all? Because if you do, you either write it there or send me a DM later. I will reply to you either tonight or tomorrow. Okay? This live is going to be on YouTube in a few minutes, in a few hours actually, because I'm going to eat something. And you guys can rewatch it if you want to. Now, reminder, before the reminder, I want to thank you, all of you who subscribed for the webinar on March 14th. I really want to thank you. I truly appreciate the ones who took action right away. Guys, the link in the bio over there. March 14th at 8:08 p.m. Same time of our lives. We're going to do a webinar on the 3 steps to an amazing and desirable photography. Because once you nail that, it takes you to your ideal client. It took me all these years to figure out that what I really needed was not like a marketing strategy. It wasn't like a super shortcut to make things happen. What I needed was to learn how to create an amazing and desirable photography that's different from what everybody else is doing in your area. Because if you keep doing what people are doing, why are they going to book you? And this is what you're going to do on March 14th. March 14th, 8:08 p.m. 3 steps to an amazing, desirable photography. And the link is in the bio. If you want to be a part of it, go there and subscribe and sign up because it's a free event. You're not going to spend anything. It's totally free. It's going to be here on YouTube. Okay? Here on YouTube, it's going to be amazing because the amount of material that I have prepared is brutal. It's going to be really, really, really into how I do stuff, why I do this. Everything has a purpose. And this is what I'm going to give it to you for free. March 8 or 8 p.m. Please, same time of our life. Go ahead and subscribe because I see I mean, most photographers won't complain, oh, the market celebrated, the market celebrated. Stop complaining about it. Do something about it. How much longer you're going to be struggling to get booked? How many times you're going to keep trying, buying that new gear, that new camera, that new this and new that, and nothing changes. There's one thing that changes. You spend $2,500 on a camera, you $2,500 poorer than what you were before. And your photography doesn't get better. It's not going to take you anywhere. Okay? So it's going to be one time. It's not going to be recorded. It's one shot. You have one shot to make it happen. It's not going to be recorded. Webinar, March 14th, 8 or 8 p.m. 3 steps on amazing and desirable photography. If you have photography friends that you think will benefit from it, bring them over. The link is in the bio up there. I would love to have all of you and your friends in there with us. Okay, guys, that's all for tonight. Thank you so very much. Um, Thanks for listening to me again, one more time. Well, I'm not 1 hour, but I'm much closer to 1 hour already. So thank you so much for listening. And this week, keep an eye on Instagram. I'm going to go live at some point. By the way, let me ask you this question, and you right here in the comment. Do you guys want me to do a live on Instagram strategies or not? Really? If you don't want it, just let me know. I'm not going to prepare it. You want maybe Monday live to be about Instagram strategies, and I promise you, it's going to hear better sound than this one today. You can do a whole live on Instagram strategies if you want to. Let me know here in the comments if you are interested. So if you're not, that's fine. If you're not, you do something else. So let me know in the comments if you are or if you are not interested in Instagram strategy because that's where everybody is today. With them Instagram. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, guys. Thank you so very much. Have a great night. Enjoy. Anthony, good luck with the shooting this weekend. And if you have something going on, go ahead. And if you don't have anything to do, time to find those models, time to shoot those portfolios, and go after your ideal client. Because nobody's going to knock at your door and say, "Hey, I'm your ideal client. You want to photograph my wedding? You want to photograph my funeral?" No, it's on you to make your business be successful. Okay, thank you very much. Carries like I was listening to whatever you speaking. Thank you so much. I'm humbled. Thank you. Thank you so much, Karen. I will see you on Monday. Okay? Have a great week. Have a great night. Have a great weekend, guys. And if you have questions, ping me on Instagram. All right? Bye.